I'm sorry to him to rid him of this, but you know, I think we're doing an okay job.
Yeah, we're doing a decent job.
But Palutena versus Robin, Zai versus not. Yeah, they're getting started pretty quick.
I feel like
we'll only take a second to get this overlay right. But this is Xillion playing Robin and Zai playing Palutena. Xillion, I don't know, or I kind of he beat King K previously, and he beat me before that, I believe.
I'm pretty sure Zai sent him to losers, actually.
Yeah. He was talking to me a little bit about the matchup. He said that he made some mistakes. I think, you know, Palu definitely wins this, but
then we also have the weird thing of Xillion being like amazing.
Yeah, Xillion being such a talented player, having experience in this matchup. You know, Zai kind of, you know, also an extremely talented player, but also not having, you know, nearly as much experience as some of the people in DFW. But I mean, this is definitely what I like to see from Zai, is this really patient play, use of auto reticle, like kind of letting Xillion run out of Levin Sword, letting kind of him hang himself on his own moves. But he finds himself at the ledge, and this is where he can find a lot of mileage, but
you don't really find that much mileage because on the Pokemon Stadium you just have so many platforms that you can teleport to, and it's not like Robin of all characters is gonna run up and catch you.
Yeah,
it's like the worst run speed out there.
It's like normally that kind of up B high is a mix-up because they can chase you, but yeah, Robin the second lowest speed, definitely not gonna be able to catch that unless if he does a hard call out.
Ganon can like outrun you.
Yeah, it's a little pathetic, but maybe it won't matter. Finds him at the ledge.
Once again, use those up Bs.
Really good patient play from Zai, but Xillion actually able to punish the up B that time. Oh my gosh, he yoinked the huge grab range from Palu's standing grab.
Yeah, the Jedi grab range, all in the back air, finally fishing out. This is one of those hard electro ups to get past because like if you roll, immediately react to the grab, and like it covers a jump, it covers standing get up as well. I mean, there's only so much you can do about that.
Yeah, and even if you get your shield out in time, you're not in a great spot when you're getting bared by Palutena.
All right, forward throw, nice kind one, just throws him off stage, trying to catch up up air. Xillion's trying everything, but once again, these teleports are working fantastic. Get him out the corner.
Maybe this is something I need to implement. Zai is just playing so patient. Oh my gosh, grabs him out of the arc fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
forward?
So that's a funny thing that Bronze Sword actually sends in a much different angle than Levin Sword does.
Does it really?
Yeah. See, so Levin Sword Fair kind of sending diagonally, but Bronze Sword Fair kind of sends like down and forward.
Okay, gets the jab. 16% off the jab actually. Let's go for up air follow up afterwards. He's trying to get anything going, and thus far, I mean, if you look at Xillion's percentage, he's doing a good job. And when Xillion's doing a good job, it becomes very, very scary because he starts reading you, and even a defensive teleport away actually got punished that time.
Yeah, I feel like Xillion, like before he made some adjustments, like he was kind of swinging too much and like letting himself run out of moves. But then he realized, oh, like Zai's just gonna kind of run away from me. But that's not really what's happening right now. He's being pursued hard. That's, you know, Zai is playing really well hot and cold, like finding the openings and really taking advantage of Xillion when he can.
Oh, yeah. Even Xillion's kind of getting out projectile at certain points.
Yeah. That's like one of the main weaknesses of, what's it called, of auto reticle, is that many opponents can kind of just run in and dodge it or jump over it and jump in on you. But Robin, a character that's just so slow that it's really tough. But wow, phenomenal DI from Zai living through that fair. But if another one lands... Oh, okay.
The patience was so good from Zai.
So the main thing he was going for there is that, yes. Oh, wow. Great side B off stage, kind of catching Xillion not ready to shield.
Yeah, that's one thing that he has a lot of good setups with this character. I mean, there's a good reason why he almost beat MVD the other day, actually.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's something that I need to take notes on, is that those, like, tricky off-stage explosive flame setups, they can really catch people off guard, and they're really powerful. Like what he did just there. It didn't quite work that time, but, you know, doesn't mean it's not a bad option. Not a good option. Yeah. Okay, doesn't have Levin Sword, or maybe he didn't have it out yet. Okay, he got it back.
Okay, gets the weak-handed dash attack, multiple dash attacks out there. And really putting the distance between him and Xillion and just peppering him with these the neutral B. Not quite dead yet. This woman is thick, and not in the way you think.
Yeah, and in the way that I think. But yeah, the main thing, oh wow, it's been really awkward, but the main thing he's going for there is that, so if you like hang on ledge, oh wow, dash attack getting caught. So if you hang on ledge and like you like have invincibility, and then that arc fire's falling on you, it'll actually like meet at you, and you'll be trapped inside of it, and then the last hit will actually land, and it'll pop you up into that Thoron. But Zai having pretty good timing with his ledge grabs and not getting caught by that.
Oh, tried to go for the mix up there with the command grab, not gonna happen.
Yep.
My man Xillion, despite being one of DFW's best, is having a hardest time in the world against his Palutena. Zai is just doing phenomenal. He's representing Louisiana quite well. Another explosive flame landing too. And that's very hard to deal with because once he, if you do happen to shield that, he gets like potentially a grab right afterwards.
Yeah, Arc Thunder, like you get a guaranteed grab, but you can also like potentially get a mix-up of like F smash if they go for a roll and. Oh, is that death? I think he's living.
Yeah, he
that's
should be living.
Super fake. Let's see. Yeah.
And he can't do anything about this because he has no hitbox. Yep. So he has to hold all that L while my man takes that W and go into game 2.
Yeah, such good patience by Zai, covering all the options. Like, you may have watched that and been like, oh, Xillion should have just gone high, but you know, Zai was just waiting on the ledge, waiting for any bad option, forcing him to go low. So really, really good stuff.
Yeah, it's not like Palutena is like a slow character. I mean, unlike Robin, if you teleport or if you up B early, she's gonna meet you there.
Yeah, she's gonna meet you there, and maybe even with like one of her really slow smash attacks, it'll work. And a counter pick coming out, Yoshi's Story. I actually really like this. So I think like little bit of a misconception is like, oh, like these projectile characters, they don't like Battlefield, they don't like Yoshi's Story, they don't like Lilat, but I've kind of found like the opposite to be true, because when on those stages that have platforms next to the ledge, like that kind of becomes like a bunker for them to just kind of set up camp and just start chucking stuff at you.
Yeah, this is one of the stages that I refuse to play against Palutena if I have the bans and everything.
Yeah.
But mainly because the 3 platforms give her much more room to teleport everywhere.
Yeah, she's very comfortable teleporting around these platforms. They let her mix her recovery really well, and Palutena also a character that's just really good at what's it called, covering people when they land on platforms. And what I saw from Zai there was maybe like a bit of this counter pick biting Xillion, is that he just kind of boarded those platforms until Xillion ran out of thunder, or ran out of Levin Sword.
He has to deal with that. He has no option to get away from that. Okay, finally just up B's a little bit on the early side and finally get the a little bit of invincibility, but he is still in disadvantage. He's still off stage. He's still having the struggle of his life, as his lead trapping is phenomenal for my man Zai.
Yeah.
R.I.P. He's saying R.I.P. for his opponent at this point. Rest in peace.
Yeah, his tag is his opponent's grave. Oh my gosh, and yeah, Explosive Flame gets a tiny bit bigger as it goes on, and the last hit is bigger than the rest, but Xillion not finding the kill, but finding some really great damage with that side B into up smash.
Yeah, if there's anybody who could potentially just like make this matchup more annoying, would definitely be Xillion. But as I said before, I feel like Zai is like the perfect version of what you want out of Palutena. No offense to yourself, Desmond.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, he is,
Oh my god! Yeah.
Really great stuff. Down smashing the shield, finding the break. But yeah, I can't deny he has much better than results for me in 2 days of being in DFW than I have in like this entire time. Really, really excellent player.
Oh my
gosh.
God.
That is something not very easy. Like that timing is really strict. Palu's down air only active maybe like 2, 1, 3 frames, but Zai making it work, and Xillion in a very bad spot right now. No jump.
Precarious position. See what he does. Almost gets the down tilt right there. Multiple back airs, not gonna happen. Gets a down air.
Yeah, down air like a cool combo tool. Like doesn't really hard to land on people that are grounded, but if you make it work, then you can get some great conversions, even at those higher percents.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've also been seeing out of him too. Like there's the down air has been like something I've never seen from like any Palutena, and he's just like, yeah, it's a combo thing or something like that.
Yeah, if you land a down air on stage, I think independent of DI, like at a lot of percents too, you can find some neat combos.
Okay, tries the pepper once again.
That's not safe. Let's see, but Xillion at a huge deficit.
Xillion can get some ledge trapping. Oh no, unfortunate wrong way, misinput.
Yeah, doesn't get the beer reverse on Thoron. And yeah, maybe getting a little too comfortable going super low against this Palutena, and Zai like really ready to punish it.
Yeah, Palutena having no love for this wizard.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna spin the sticky.
Pretty much, that's the exact thought actually.
Yeah. But Xillion on his tournament stock right now, fighting for his tournament life. he has no lack of clutch factor, but this is not looking great for him as he finds himself on the ledge again. But an aggressive recovery with the fair working out for now, but oh my gosh, not quite ready. And yeah, that aggressive side B off stage, catching him going for those side Bs of his own.
I don't think he's actually, there's a couple times where he's been off stage, but I don't think he's actually set it up until like, I don't think he's actually used that particular maneuver in that scenario until that exact moment.
Yeah, I think I saw it once in game 1 for a kill, but it's something that's really hard to expect. And like, if you respect that option too much, you'll just let her on stage for free. So it's like, it's a pretty good mix-up.